Hi, I'm Steve Krenz for Gibson's Learn and Master Guitar, and welcome to this guitar style lesson. Today we're going to learn some just classic blues double stops. A double stop is when you play a lick that uses two notes at the same time instead of just single notes. So instead of just going something like that, I'm going to have one of those notes, or I'm going to be playing two notes at the same time. Using two notes at the same time, that's a double stop. So now the licks we're going to learn today keep one note in place while the other notes move around. Okay, we're going to cover a couple of different licks. This first lick is in A and would work over any sort of A blues or A dominant sort of setting. You can move it to any key as well. I'm going to play it for you one time so you can hear it. Now the main part of that, the double stop part of that, is the first part, and then you can spin out of it a variety of different ways. Or something like that. The main part of it, the double stop, is at the beginning, and that's what I want you to focus on. For this particular one, I am skipping strings. I'm basically up here at the 5th position. My first finger is barring the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string at the 5th fret. Then I'm going to come over with my 3rd finger and catch this D at the 7th fret, 3rd string. And then I'm picking the lower notes, but I'm using my 3rd finger over here, and he's going to keep this A going at the same time. So let's see if we can get a shot of this. I'm picking but the top note, but my 3rd finger is catching this high A at the same time. So if I just play the C and the A, it's like this. If I add that D, so it's a little bit of fingerstyle. We're getting into the movement there. All right, so here's the lick. I start with the A and the D. I'm going to go from the D, which is the 4th, up to the flatted 5th with the E flat with my pinky. Do a little hammer on a pull off there. I resolve that down to the C. Then I usually go back to the D again. All of this is one pull off and hammer on move. And I just add this A to it. Then I re-articulate that D there. So the 3 moves are, and then you can spin out of it a variety of different ways. I can go back to that C and then just something like that. Or maybe I can resolve it from the C to the C sharp with that 2nd finger. So there I did it 2 different ways there. If I do that real slowly, I do another keys. So that's really the first lick that we're talking about. Now I can do it in various positions. If I was in the key of G, I would do down here in the 3rd position. Something about that high note of the G and this other, the lower notes that are being hammered on and pulled off, it's very similar to a piano blues lick. You'll hear this all the time. They'll keep one note steady and the other notes will move around. All right, now here's a different lick that involves bending and sliding some of these double stops around. We're going to go back to A. And I'm going to come up here to this D and the F sharp. And I'm going to bend both of these notes a little bit up and back down. So if you think about it, I'm actually just going a half step up. resolve it back down to the first finger bar there at C and the A. So I have a D and an F sharp. I'm going to bend those a half step up, back down, C and the E there. I can resolve it if I want to. So there are two different licks that you can use for using dyads or these double stops in blues playing. These are some great licks to have underneath your fingers so that the next time you find yourself at a blues jam or something like that, you can try them out.